Planets. Until the 18th century, astrologers knew only the planets of our solar system that could be seen with the naked eye: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. For the purposes of astrology, the Sun and the Moon are also counted as planets, even though the Sun is a star and the Moon is the satellite of Earth. Uranus was discovered in 1781, Neptune in 1846, and Pluto was first seen in 1930. The Sun. The Sun, around which 9 planets and their satellites revolve, is the life-giver of our solar system. Many ancient civilizations worshipped the Sun. Zeus, Helios, Mithras, Ra, Atum and Aten were just some of the many sun gods who were venerated millennia ago. Gold and kingship are associated with the Sun, the ruler of Leo and archetypical sign of nobility and worldly achievement. Its fire inspires loyalty and ambition. However, Sun subjects can be ruthless and overbearing, and their fire can die very quickly, leaving them lazy and downcast. The day that was originally sacred to the Sun was, of course, Sunday. The Moon. The Moon has a major role to play in the drama of life on Earth. It causes tides to ebb and flow, and induces certain types of behavior in animals. Many animals become restless under a full moon. Research strongly suggests that humans are similarly affected. In mythology, the Moon is traditionally associated with women, with magic and seduction, whereas the Sun is honored as a very male god. Cancerians are ruled by the Moon, which is believed to make them emotional, caring and nurturing, although they can become easily distressed and possessive. The sacred day of the Moon is Monday. Venus. Venus has always been associated with beauty, harmony, and love. The name comes from the Roman goddess of love, who also governed clothes, finery, and luxury. The negative side of Venus is expressed in venereal diseases, which were once thought to be caused by an excess of Venusian influence. Venus rules both Taurus and Libra, endowing them with an appreciation of beautiful things and a love of sex. Both, in their own way, seek harmony. Taurians, with their need for stability, while Librans' distaste for confrontation underscores all their relationships. The sacred day of Venus is Friday. Mercury. Mercury was the name of the Roman messenger god, ruler of communication, whose great energy always kept him on the move. All the mercurial gods share the same dual nature. They are both trickster and friend of the human race. Gemini and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury. Typical Geminians are truly mercurial, quick-witted, fast talkers, energetic and volatile. However, there can also be an element of the trickster in them. Virgoans are great communicators but at a slower pace. They think before they speak and can be immensely entertaining. The sacred day of Mercury is Wednesday. Mars. Mars was the Roman god of war, from whom we derive our word martial. Arians are ruled by warlike Mars, as are Scorpions, although the latter are now also ruled by Pluto. Mars gives Aries its fiery zeal, courage that often amounts to foolhardiness, and its explosive temper. It bestows on Scorpio its red-blooded sense of drama and angry passion. Tuesday is sacred to Mars. Jupiter. Jupiter was the Greco-Roman god of plenty, also known as Jove or, in ancient Greece, Zeus. Traditionally deemed a lucky planet by astrologers, Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, and is associated with joy, plenty, philosophy and all manner of academic study. Happy-go-lucky and naturally disposed to be optimistic, Sagittarians do seem to embody the air of cheerful expectancy conjured up by Jupiter. They accept that anything can happen but have little fear for the future, feeling instinctively that fate will take care of them. Jupiter's sacred day is Thursday. Saturn. The god Saturn originally governed the agricultural arts, but later he gave his name to the Roman festival of Saturnalia, in which the dark of winter was enlivened with music, feasting and more than a little lechery. This usually took place at the winter solstice of 20 to 21 December. Saturn rules Capricorn, and, more controversially, Aquarius. It can bring restrictions in its wake, and can make its subjects inclined to be narrow in outlook. However, it is also the bringer of tenacity and the wisdom that comes from learning the hard way. The day sacred to Saturn is, of course, Saturday. Uranus. In Greek mythology, Uranus was the son of the Great Mother, from whose incestuous mating were born all the creatures of the earth. Uranus is associated with abrupt upheaval. His rulership of sudden change highlights the impermanence of life and the way in which all of man's greatest achievements and material wealth can be swept away. Astrologically, Uranus governs Aquarius, bestowing the ability to be original and idealistic. The negative aspects of Uranus as a ruling planet are its tendency to make Aquarians too eager to sweep away the old and to seek kicks in dangerous ways. Uranus has no sacred day. Neptune. Neptune was the Roman version of the Greek god of the sea, Poseidon. Astrologically, Neptune is associated with artistic expression and illusion. The planet can encourage fine creativity, but at the same time mislead the unwary into dead-end activities such as gambling. Pisceans, the dreamy, indecisive and sometimes even deceitful sign, reflect Neptune's curious power. There is an element of insubstantial promises about Neptune, like wishes in fairy stories. They may come true, but in a cruelly deceptive way. Neptune has no sacred day but, associated with the moon, which rules the sea, Monday may be considered a suitable candidate. Pluto. Pluto was named after the ancient Greco-Roman god Pluto, who ruled the underworld. He was associated with dread, inevitability, and doom. Astrologically, Pluto is associated with the dark, unconscious mind, with secrets and karmic liabilities. With Mars, the ninth planet now co-rules Scorpio, endowing that sign with its passion for the occult and for plumbing the depths of the human psyche. There is no day sacred to Pluto but, by association with Mars, Tuesday could be eligible. Saturday, the day of Saturn, is also a contender.